So Jacob, the grandson of Abraham, he's on the run because he tricked his brother Esau out of his birthright. A birthright is the blessing that the father gives the eldest son, and that blessing is just about everything he owns. So it didn't stop there though. Jacob went a step further and he tricked his father into also giving him the blessing of the firstborn. The blessing of the firstborn is essentially when the father, before his death, prays over the son, the eldest son, and prays blessings upon him and prays good fortune and favor and anything good he can think of onto his oldest son. Well, Jacob snuck in to his father's room. At this point, his father Isaac was very old. He was basically blind and he was essentially bedridden. So he had asked for his oldest son Esau to go and make him dinner. So Jacob went, dressed himself up like Esau, and he had to really get into this act because Esau was essentially the exact opposite of Jacob. Everything Jacob was, Esau was opposite. So Jacob was a smooth talker. Jacob was fair in his skin and not very hairy. Esau was hairy like a woolly mammoth, and he was a real country boy. He was the hunter. He was not smooth at talking, but he could shoot an arrow like nobody's business. So Jacob dressed up like Esau. Esau was so hairy, Jacob had to put animal skins on his forearms. So that way, if his dad felt his arm, he would feel all the hairiness and think it was Esau, because again, he couldn't see. So then he also disguised his voice to do his best to try to sound like Esau. And he went in and, long story short, he essentially tricked his dad into thinking he was Esau, so his dad blessed him instead of Esau. And he's going out as Esau's coming back in with dinner, and Esau goes in, still not quite sure what's going on, and finds out his brother stole his blessing. And then he vowed to kill Jacob. So Jacob split town. When it came to a fight, he was not going to beat